Alright, what's up, bro? It's Vman1313 and welcome to today's, I have no clue what I'm going to call this video, but I'm preparing myself for a trip. And what the heck is that hanging over there? And obviously, and it's a long trip. It's going to be about 2,000 miles, just short of 2,000 miles. And so, actually it's going to be over 2,000 miles. But first things obviously you want to do is, you know, check your fluids, check your car, check your stuff. That's obviously the number one thing that you need to get going. Make sure all your fluids are right, make sure there's no leaks or anything going on. So yeah, that's a given. I had to take my max tracks off today because I had a very low bridge. I wanted to reset them anyway. My solar does good, but not what I wanted, so I'm gonna probably take it down and get back my top space, because I do want to take my inflatable kayak with me. And so I'm gonna do that, take the solar off. Right now I'm actually trying to run off the battery some. I put on a fan, I put on all my lights. I need to turn on the fridge. Let's turn on the fridge. Ooh, it's so dirty. Cleaning would be good. But yeah, let's see how much we're drawing there. 110 watts out. And at 2,500 watt hours, I can run all that for how long? Yeah. So, but I want to run it out because one of the things I want to do is, I have no room to put stuff right now. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Fun for right now is put one of these in, not that one, this one. So I want to put this on the battery and then run cable back here. I want to run cable back here to right here, to see if I can charge the battery from the car running. So that's a big deal I want to do, and that way I can take off the solar panel. So that's the first thing I'm going to try. All right, I know better than to record stuff like this, because people will tell you 1,000,000 ways that you're wrong and all this. So I was able to tap into the fuse, a 30 amp fuse for this. All I need is 12 volts. I do have a fuse on this, and there's a fuse on it. So that's 2 fuses. And now I'm going to run this back to, I'm able to plug in whatever I want here, but I'm going to run it back to the battery, and let's see how that works. All right, well, I'm going to have to take this apart. Look what I did, dumbass. I forgot I had these wires for something else I wanted to do, and while I'm running wires, might as well run those. So this is taking a little bit longer than I had thought, since I thought it was just putting in one SAE, but that's plugged in there. And now we have it here. Yeah. All right. Now let's get those. Actually, let's fix those wires. That's gonna drive me nuts anyway. So let's fix it. All right. I could reroute this a little bit better, I think, but I kind of wanted this sitting up high where I could get to it easy. So that's that. The fuse is in here. A second fuse is right there for the other lights. These are for those lights. All right, cleaned it up a little bit better, reran some of the wires. Sometimes you gotta do things twice to get it right, but everything's out of the way. This messed me up, but now it's all good. Everything's hitting. Looks good. Do have a little black wire coming out, but I'd rather that than drill holes. All right, ready? Check it out. I ran all the wires underneath. I have this, but I have an idea how I'm gonna fix it here. But for now, that's the way it's gonna be. Door doesn't really do much to it. Check it. Lights on. Booyah! 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 Those are bright. Sweet. Let's go to 0. 0.05, 0.0. It's going, it's going. Oh, that gets bright, huh? Alright. Let's crank up the car. Alright, let's see what it does. It's just all over the place. It's 50 watts there, 54 watts charging. Car's on and it drops down to nothing. Then it comes back up. Watts, and it drops down to nothing.
A few moments later.
All right. I don't like it, but I need something for now. So here's what I did. We've got 0 amps, 0 watts coming in. We've got our battery wire coming in, got an on-off switch, we got fuses out the wazoo that way. We have this inverter thingy, converter thingy, and I went into the we got this converter thingy that is 95 watts DC to DC converter, input 12 volts, output 19 volts. So it's kicking up to 12 to 19, and I put it into the solar. Let's see what we end up with here. Ooh, 95 watts, 7 amps. Whoa. Does it stay steady? It's pulling 7 amps out of there. That place I put it on was rated for 40 amps, 30 amps, 30 amps. So I'm good with the amperage. It's going. So it's a matter of driving with it. And my biggest worry is how warm does that thing get. So let's set this up and put that in a place that it'll get air, and let's put it all back. All right, as I was editing the video, I realized I didn't show you the finished product on this, where I mounted this little, it's crazy. The more I'm looking at it, I don't understand what's going on with this DC to DC inverter. It takes the 12 watts, sorry, it takes the 12 watts out of the car, 14 when the alternator's running, but it turns on and it turns off, it turns on and turns off. So I'm still looking into what's going on with that. I should not need anything else, but like I said in the video, I needed something for my trip, and so this worked. I have my in, I have my out, and I have it going into the solar panel part of it, the solar inputs, and it pops in. I mean, it goes. It charged it, and in 5 hours I was able to charge my batteries back to pretty much 100% while I was out driving. So it did what I needed to do. So yeah, I wanted to show you this and let you see what the finished product. So it sat there. I checked it a couple times when I would get gas or whatever after it ran for a while. Never felt like it was hot to the touch or anything. And then here's the solar panel. And so another problem with the solar panel is the bird poop and the crap that gets on it and stays on it. That knocks down efficiency, which means you got to get up here and clean. Not a big deal, I'm not lazy, but I'm just saying that creates more problems, and it didn't do what I wanted it to do. It held up there great with 2 straps and a ton of zip ties. The reason for the zip ties were to hold the straps from, like, if they flapped or anything, they would hold them there. It's not really holding the thing down. The straps are holding this down, but a few just to keep it from bouncing or anything. Almost 2,000 miles and no issues, no problems. I mean, the thing does not budge. And so yeah, but I'm taking it down. So yeah. And so not a tutorial as to how to do things. This is how I did things. I know we always have to, you know, explain ourselves, but it's how I did things, and hopefully it helps you not make mistakes or figure out why something's happening, or you can see that you can make this even better. And there you go. So hope it was helpful for you, and if not, I hope it was entertaining to you and you enjoyed watching my craziness and mistakes and all the stuff. So all right, that's Vman1313 out.